Hi Virgo, this is going to be your ex-partner reading for May 2018. I'm doing it slightly differently this month. Normally I have the 2 rows, but this month I decided to change it and I've put each of the kings from all the suits. So we've got King of Swords, Wands, Cups and Pentacles. I've put 3 cards under each king, okay? Please don't worry about it being a king. If you are a man watching this video, the same messages will apply if you're dealing with a female, okay? But so the 3 cards underneath are really going to more talk about your ex-partner, but sometimes the messages will go vice versa. So maybe some of the messages in here will be for you as well, or about you, your energy. So if you were a Virgo who was in a relationship with an air sign, so Aquarius, Libra or a Gemini, the messages we have here, we've got the 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands is carrying some heavy responsibility here, carrying some heavy weight. Maybe they're feeling very weighed down, full of responsibility because they were the ones that broke this relationship up. Maybe they're feeling, a heavy weight because, the breakup is not what they wanted and it's weighing very heavily on them. Now, the next card is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is a card that deals with walking away from something that we've emotionally invested in. But the thing with the 8 of Cups is it's not always permanently walking away. Sometimes it's a temporary energy, a temporary breakup. The thing with the 8 of Cups that we have to remind ourselves of is that the relationship wasn't all bad. We managed to get 8 cups here. One more cup is wish fulfillment. So it deals with there being something lacking or something missing. And sometimes 2 people needing to take a break to reflect, work through things, and then we come back together realizing that we pretty much had we pretty much do have a near perfect relationship here. The last card is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knights bring things to us, okay? Now this Knight, he's very solid, he's very grounded, but he's a very slow moving Knight. He always gets to his destination, but he takes his time because he's very methodical. So, it could very well be that if you're dealing with an air sign here, that there's going to be forward movement, but it's not going to happen overnight. Maybe they still need more time to reflect on things. Yes, I think they're feeling weighed down either because they're unhappy or weighed down because of them being responsible in some way for the ending of the relationship. I think there will be forward movement here, but it may not be in this month of May. Now, if you're dealing with a fire sign, Virgo, so Aries, Leo or Sag, then the first card you have is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace is a new beginning, okay? And the Wands is very passionate energy. So maybe a new beginning in terms of how they're feeling about you, okay? If you're dealing with a fire sign, they're very passionate anyway. So, maybe some new spark, it's like a new fire kind of thing has been lit up here. We then get the Ace of Swords. So another new beginning here, but this deals with clarity, understanding, communication, truth maybe being spoken, seeing things more clearly, thinking more clearly. And then we have the Star card. And the Star card is about having come through or going through a healing process. Maybe they're coming out of a healing process, healing from the breakup. Yes, sometimes the Star card can be, getting a balance on our emotions, okay? So becoming more emotionally balanced. And also the Star card, it is the wish card in the major arcana, but keeping that hope and remaining, keeping the hope and faith that everything's going to work out here. It could very well be, Virgo, that there's this new passion, this new spark. They're starting to think more clearly and see things more clearly and may be speaking some truth. And they may very well be coming out of a healing process. Or this Star card could be your energy, Virgo, that maybe you've needed to go through some healing as well as them. So not negative there. If you're dealing with a fire sign, it's looking quite promising. Now, if you're dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, we do have Temperance. Temperance is a card about being patient, okay? Tempering one's emotions, maybe, one's passions. But temperance also is about having that clear long-term vision, but not rushing things, needing to take one's time here. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Now, we've got the King of Cups here and the Queen of Cups. And when I see a king and a queen of the same suit, it doesn't have to mean that it's got to be another person of the same suit, so another water sign. For me, it more deals with a couple that got along with each other, a couple that were on the same page. A couple that maybe had the same likes and dislikes. So I think if you're dealing with a water sign here, the relationship itself was good. And I think the way you got along with each other was very good. The last card is the Knight of Swords. So the knights, as I said, bring things to us. And this knight comes in with communication, comes in to speak his truth here. So, it may be, again, if you're dealing with a water sign, I think you're dealing with somebody that, both of you did get along with each other. Obviously, there were some issues. All relationships go through issues, but there obviously had to be issues for the fact that you're not together at the moment. But I think in regards to them wanting to reconnect with you, that's definitely their long-term goal. But it may have been that they've been needing to be patient and not go charging in. But maybe in this month of May now, they're going to come charging in with communication. It could be you, Virgo, that's going to go and communicate something to them. But again, not too shabby if you're dealing with a water sign. Now, if you're dealing with another earth sign, so another Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn, we do have the Six of Cups. So they could very well be looking back at this relationship with fond and happy memories. Looking back when it may have been in that so-called honeymoon period. It may be that you hear from them and, you have this conversation where you're both reminiscing about the past and, the happy times when you were together and not focusing so much on the negative. And then we have the Magician. And the Magician is manifesting something we really want, okay? An idea, a dream, all the ingredients are there, okay? It's the right time to manifest what it is we really want. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Now, For some of you, in fact, I'm not even going to say for some of you, because I was going to say for some of you, maybe this is in reference to a fire sign that your earth sign is moving on to. But I'm not really feeling that. I think the Queen of Wands is here because the Queen of Wands is somebody that is very determined, very passionate, but when she set her sights on something, she won't give up, okay? She will keep going and going, and she'll do everything in her power to get what it is that she wants. And I think that is exactly the energy that I think that you're dealing with your ex-partner. You know, this Six of Cups, I feel, is definitely their energy, where they are looking back at this relationship and they're remembering the good times and they're wanting those good times back. They're wanting to manifest a new beginning here. And the Queen of Wands is purely here, I think, to show their determination. Okay, Virgo, well, for those of you that do watch the ex-partner spreads, please, you know, give me some feedback as to which type of reading you like. If you like it this way or if you prefer the 2-row. Majority of people at the moment seem to like it this way, but some have preferred the 2-row, and somebody did suggest alternating the two layouts, the 2 spreads, you know, every month. So, you know, maybe in June going back to the 2-row and then in July back to this way. But you know, if you would like to leave a comment, that would be great. And if somebody could do a timestamp, that would be really cool. Thank you. Thank you, Virgo. Bye.